Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch our short video. I want to describe for you the industry we work in, the opportunity that's available to you, how we work, and what you should do if you're still interested at the end of this video. My name's Jay Beatty. I'm the author of a book called Rigged: Unlearning Mainstream Financial Propaganda and Building Your Personal Fortune. I'm also the CEO of Fortune Financial Group, developers of the Fortune Builder University, an online repository of training, marketing tools, and sales resources that could be your pathway to earning huge annual commissions. First of all, I completely understand that there's a huge amount of junk out there. If you're looking for work or considering a job or career change, you've probably discovered that it's almost as hard to distinguish the disguised MLM or business opportunities from the real jobs as it is to get an interview. Now, what we're going to share with you is not junk. It may not appeal to you, but it's definitely not something disguised as something else. And it most definitely is not an MLM program of some kind. Having said that, it is commission sales, and you'd be an independent contractor rather than an employee. Now, when I say huge commissions, I mean the earning potential for what we do is virtually unlimited. In fact, we're not even interested in talking to people who aren't committed to earning at least $150,000 a year. We're in the financial services business, so you'd be a licensed professional. We sell a wealth building strategy built on a very unique and little-known life insurance chassis. Now, when you heard the word life insurance, your reaction is probably like most. In fact, some of you may have already clicked off. But what I'm about to show you is not your father's life insurance. This is a dynamic and powerful product that can accomplish for everyday savers and investors things Wall Street can't even touch. And as such, it gives people hope and certainty and peace of mind knowing that their financial goals, which may seem distant and elusive, are really well within reach. Let me give you a very brief glimpse at this product. This particular kind of life insurance allows everyday Americans, whether they're saving $100 a month or $10,000 a month, to build wealth at a rate of return that's averaged 8% over the last 30 years. It builds that wealth without putting a single penny of the investor's money at risk of market loss, ever, under any circumstance. And it builds wealth that will never trigger a penny of income taxes, forever. Finally, it does all this at a fraction of the cost of almost any competing Wall Street plan. You'll notice that I said not a word about life insurance in the traditional sense that it's sold on the basis of its death benefit. Now, I want you to think about that for just a minute by considering what we're really selling. We have the equivalent of the financial cure for cancer, risk-free, tax-free wealth accumulation that'll work for virtually anybody with safety and predictability. So, who's our market? Every single person in America who's committed to saving money, building wealth, and securing their own financial future. That means almost everybody we encounter in the course of our day-to-day lives. We're surrounded by them at the restaurant. We stand in line with them at the bank. We sit beside them at the kids' soccer game. We worship with them. We go to PTA meetings with them. We frequent shopping malls with them, and on and on and on. We have an unlimited supply of supremely accessible prospects. Who's our competition? We essentially have none. Our closest competition is Wall Street with their investment accounts, 401ks, and others, none of which offer a reasonable rate of return that's risk-free or tax-free. How about price? Is this a price-competitive industry? No. In fact, I can almost guarantee you'll never lose or find another producer who's ever lost a case on the basis of price. Imagine being in an industry where price is never the issue, particularly for those of you coming from businesses where price is often the only issue. Well, you may be saying to yourself, what does it really take to build a $150,000 income selling this product? Is this the superstar number? Is it actually an achievable number? Well, first, remember what I said earlier. We really don't want to spend a lot of time talking with people who aren't committed to or don't believe they can make $150,000 or more. But to give you a little bit more complete picture, let me share this with you. The average sales commission for this type of life insurance is a bit under $5,000. So let's look at a roadmap that'll get us to $150,000 in net commissions. About the lowest commission you'll ever see on a single case is $1,000, and you'll stumble across deals that'll pay $50,000 and up for one case. But using an average of $5,000, you'd have to close 35 cases a year to earn $150,000 plus give yourself a marketing budget of $25,000 a year. That's about 3 deals a month. So what kind of activity does it take to get there? Well, you'll need to have a sales conversation with about 350 people a year. Yes, I said a year. That's it. What's a sales conversation? A conversation with almost anybody about what you do. It could be a 20-second elevator encounter or a 10-minute conversation at a networking meeting. If those encounters and conversations follow the pattern we teach, about 1 in 5 will result in an invitation for a sit-down meeting where you can get into the storytelling part of what we do. And again, we're going to give you a complete track to run on, including that storytelling script, the training, etc. Because our selling system is second to none in the industry, you should close 70 to 80% of the 70 prospects you'll present to each year. But even at just a 50% closing ratio, you'll make your $150,000 number. Now, when in your career have you ever seen a sales position that required you to make just over 1.5 sales presentations a week? Most businesses require that you make 10 to 15 a week. So how do you ensure that you'll have 350 sales conversations a year? Well, remember, prospects are all around you. If you're just attentive to the people that you're around on a daily basis, it should be relatively easy. But in case it's not, you have a marketing budget of $25,000 a year, more than $2,000 a month to help you better sort out and qualify your opportunities. I often joke with our members that with their $25,000 marketing budget, they could wear a sandwich board that offered passersby $50 to have a 10-minute conversation with them. They could go to the mall and do a year's worth of prospecting in no time. If you handle that conversation well, you'll book your 70 presentation appointments for the year, you'll close the requisite 50%, and earn your $150,000 net, and still have $7,500 of your marketing budget in your pocket as a bonus for your excellent work. Now, that's not our business plan, although it's not a bad one for the right person. But I use that simple example of a way of demonstrating how achievable the road to earning success really is in our industry with this product and with the training and support package we bring to the table. It doesn't matter what part of the country you're in, the job is completely portable. Heck, we have people sell the product by phone from outside the country for that matter. You'll need to get an insurance license. That'll take you about a week and cost about $500. You'll need to have some staying power to cover your personal expenses for up to 3 months because as an underwritten product, the insurance company has to approve the applicant, and that process can range anywhere from 4 weeks to 3 months. You'll need to have an interest in money, finance, and wealth building, maybe even some investing experiences of your own, good and bad. You'll need to have a bit of capital to invest in the training, marketing, tools, coaching, and support services we provide. Those services are expensive, and the training is difficult. You'll have to have the desire and discipline to be independent, no boss, but no one pushing you other than you. But if you have those things, if you're interested in a $150,000 a year job that no one can ever take away from you or fire you from, tell you when to be at work or how long to work, then you owe it to yourself to check us out. Here's what the next steps would look like. Go to www.youhavemyattention.com and complete our expression of interest form. We'll schedule a 30-minute phone conversation to determine if you're right for us and if we're right for you. You're in control. You decide. If it's not your cup of tea, you'll be back to work in 30 minutes. If it is, we'll put you to work in 30 minutes. The next move is yours, and I hope you'll take it. And thanks for checking us out.